everyone. Can you guys hear me? Or yeah. So today we're gonna be flying from Atlanta to Orlando. Let's see if I remember how to turn this on. Hey. Xbox, Roblox, and no, I can't. Cause copyright. What streaming app do you use? I use OBS Studio. External power. Yep, external power is on. I didn't. Wait, turn off the generators. No, they're on. They're on. Music is fire. Thanks. Wait, can you? Is it at a good volume or? Yes. No. How do you get a on-screen chat? Okay, so basically, um, there's a website called Own3D, and you can create your like whole stream layout within, import it into OBS Studio, and that's one of the things. Please. Okay. I just say her watching. Please. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Oh my god, where's the... there it is. Okay, send brief. Okay. Now turn on APU. APU and IRS. So APU is already on, IRS is also aligned already. Yeah, APU is already on. APU bleed. Oh shoot. Now it's on. Okay, stop the APU bleed till the start of the 'll. Save it. 'll. 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 'will. 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 spring break in February. Nice, nice. I'm in break. Nice. Yeah, we had break like a week ago or something for us. Okay. What is a purple chat? What is that? Yeah, go fix that real quick. Okay, it should be good now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Let me just it should be good now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You know, here, give me a second. I was gonna do something. Why is there Latin in chat? Good question. It's all good, guys. It's all good. I I did that all right now. press Control E. Yeah. Okay. Let's set up the MCU. Two, six left. 35 left. Grinch. 5. Okay. Yeah. Just start and stuff that is already pre-made or something. You definitely need more practice. Yeah. No, the A320 is already started up and everything. Okay. Quick question: is this 747 stealthy? Yes. I guess. Depends which one. I mean, the Air Force one, yeah. Go panel, stay and do dental. Anyways. 58 degrees Celsius. Low quality better. Please, low. St. David's Day today, by the way. I did not know that. Did not know that. Oh, shh. Oops. Anyways. Two guys, I need to help you make practice lessons tomorrow, just yet. Day for the Welsh. Nice. I definitely know what I'm doing right now. Okay, whatever. I guess we're done. Cool. I'll call it a Candyland. What is this? this. I, sorry, I'm being called down. Alright, see ya. See ya, D. Jones. Okay. Let's just, cheat for a second here. Yeah. Hello? Okay. So cooked. Childling theme. Aggressive. Oh, I see. Okay, so much better now. Please. Okay, fine. So guys, stream should be called learning how to, yeah. It's just necklace. Oh no, that's definitely copyrighted. Let's see. Why can I not push back? Toggle push back. I gotta go see museum. Yep, no problem. Hey, Earth Aviation, do you have any idea why the pushback is not working? Win-win situation. Wow, fantastic. Yes, I know why it doesn't work. Why not?
Ground Spirit Wings 320 requesting pushback.
May fireballs onto something right here.
320 pushback request
Yep,
accepted.
he's onto something.
Ground Spirit Wings 320 requesting pushback tug.
Got
Clear
press
the aircraft
taxi.
to the right.
Where?
Spirit Wings 320, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Ground Spirit Wings 320 requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight. Spirit Wings 320, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
For some reason, I don't even know what's going on at this point. My reverse thrust is deployed for some reason, even though I'm not. I don't know. Okay, you know what? This has not worked at all. So, And we're back with not okay. I'm gonna put in a poll and then just answer that poll. Okay, so yeah. I changed my
Show you where
flight
to do that in a
plan
second.
to yeah, from Atlanta to Miami. And then we'll be watching a video that Earth Aviation sent me to learn it. This one right here. Okay.
As we are using some brief integration, so we don't use Microsoft Flight Simulator's built-in flight planner. With that all done, we can click on fly. Alright, so here we are on the ground at Gatwick. The sim is loaded up and we can start prepping for our flights. Now, I'm not going to use any other add-ons for this flight tutorial, no GSX, anything like that, no pushback. We're only going to use what comes with the Unibuild A326 feature, what comes with cockpit. We presented with cold and dark, everything is switched off and powered down. We do have external power connected, which is available, so we'll get to that now. But first, let's go ahead and look at the EFB. Now, in order to use the SimBrief integration, we need to make sure that our SimBrief details are on the EFB. So if we go to options, here at the top, SimBrief Pilot's ID, put in your SimBrief Pilot's ID at the top there. And we also need to insert it into the MCDU, which I'll show you where to do that in a second. Everything else, you can go through the settings and set it up according to your preferences. And at the bottom, click on Opal Throttle Settings to calibrate your throttle depending on what throttle you use. Back to the dashboard page, you can see that's the main page, and if I click on SimBrief,
Do I need to calibrate my throttles? Pretty sure I already did that, but supposed to be climb. Okay. Set climb. Set idle. Set idle reverse. Set max reverse. Climb. Flex. And towed up. Okay.
that's going to pull our SimBrief flight plan. There's the SimBrief flight plan loaded. There is our departure, our arrival, there's our call sign and our alternate, and the current weather at our departure and our arrival. The operational flight plan is here as well. You can step through that as well and reference it when setting up the MCDU. Now we have a ground page here where we can control the doors and the ground services. So we can open the doors like so, we can toggle the jetway. You can see the jetway is coming into position now. We have the GPU and the chocks, which are already connected. You have catering and a luggage service, and then also have a pushback service which we can use just now. So we have catering and luggage. Now this is all default that comes with the aircraft. This isn't GSX or anything special like that. It's just Unibuild stuff that comes with the EFB. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and power up this aircraft. Now, you can use the Microsoft Flight Simulator built-in checklist function that comes with this aircraft. So, checklist, that one over there. It's got all the checklists that you require, preliminary cockpit preparation checklist, etc, etc. Now I find using these checklists to be a little bit tedious because you've got to click on the one thing, tick it off, click on the next thing, tick it off, shows you where it is if you don't know, shows you the next thing, etc. So if it's your first time flying this aircraft, might be a little bit handy to go through each of these checklists one by one. Firstly, I don't use it. I find it a bit tedious. It takes far too long to click on all the different click spots, then tick the checklist, then go to the next one. What I like to do is I like to download a checklist, find online. Now you have the flows, which tells you what to do step by step, and then you have the actual checklists that you perform before you do a certain phase of flight. So if I bring up my checklist page somewhere over here, so you have something like this is a good example, where it shows you step by step what to do, so you can keep this on the side or print it out and have it in front of you, and then you can do it step by step by switching on the ground power, etc. And then once you've done this a couple of times, this is the before you perform this to on head panel, and we're going to turn battery 1 and 2 on, and there you can see we've got some power coming into the aircraft, the lights are coming on slowly, and then we have the ground power unit available, so we're going to click on into the aircraft, the lights are coming on slowly, and then we have the ground power unit available, so we're going to click on external power, and there it's on. We'll turn the volume up a little bit. There you can hear the system's powering up. Alright, parking brake is set. Nav and logo lights can go on, so if you go to the overhead panel here, maybe it's easier way to see it over here, we can do it like that. Let's put on the emergency exit lights, seatbelt signs can go to auto, nav and logo lights can go on, crew oxygen supply can go on. Okay, ADOs 1, 2 and 3, we're going to set them to nav. Go to auto, nav and logo lights can go on, so if you go to the overhead panel here, maybe it's easier way to see it over here, we can do it like that. Let's put on the emergency exit lights, seatbelt signs can go to auto, nav and logo lights can go on, crew oxygen supply can go on, and we're going to turn battery 1 and 2 on. And there you can see we've got some power coming into the aircraft, the lights are coming on slowly, and then we have the ground power unit available, so we're going to click on external power, and there it's on. We'll turn the volume up a little bit. And there you can hear the system's powering up. Alright, parking brake is set. Nav and logo lights can go on, so if we go to the overhead panel here, maybe it's easier way to see it over here, we can do it like that. Let's put on the emergency exit lights, seatbelt signs can go to auto, nav and logo lights can go on, crew oxygen supply can go on. Okay, ADOs 1, 2 and 3, we're going to set them to nav, in nature where you can almost perform it with, and there you can see we've got some power, we're going to click off of it. Parking brake panel here, let's put on the emergency exit lights, seatbelt signs can go to auto, nav and logo lights can go on, crew oxygen supply can go on. Okay, ADOs 1, 2 and 3, we're going to set them to nav, so those can start aligning. The APU we won't put on just yet, we'll put that on before we want to start the engines, because we do have ground power connected, and the fuel pumps will leave off as well until refueling is done. Alright, as the systems power up, etc., we're going to head back to the EFB, and we're going to go to the payload page. Here we're going to go import our payload from SimBrief. Here we have our SimBrief weights loaded, so we have a zero fuel weight of 54.6, fuel of 4,000 kilograms, and if we apply the load, you can see we can select loading speed, so realistic up to 40 minutes, it's far too long, fast up to 5 minutes, and instant. So I'm just going to click on fast, and then you should hear those ambient sounds in the background of the passengers loading, and then we'll have the fuel loading as well. Just going to make sure this matches our SimBrief flight plan. So if you go to the operational flight plan, you can see we have fuel, we have a block fuel of 4,000 kilograms, and then we have a zero fuel weight of 54.6, which matches that. Okay, good stuff. So while that is loading, you can see the payload, it shows you how long it's taking to load everything. The fuel is already done, and there shows the live gross weight busy updating. Now while that's happening, we can go ahead to the MCDU and start setting that up. Now first things first, you want to go to MCDU menu, Atsu, and then make sure your pilot's ID is in there as well, so you can pull your Sunbury flight plan to the MCDU. Go back to FMGC. Now as always, we can use the acronym DIFSRIP to set up this aircraft, so it's going to be data, init A, flight plan, secondary flight plan, RADNAV, init B, and then finally the performance page. So data, nothing setting there, and so init A page is over here. Now we can go init request, because we have our Sunbury username inserted into the MCDU, it's going to pull up our flight plan. So there it is over there. Our routes, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo to Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Alternate, our flight number today is EZ8678. Cost index is 31. Our cruising flight level of 190 at minus 22 degrees. That's the init A page setup. This is our flight plan. Now we're going from Gatwick, direct frame, Spear, Tovgu, Dagger. That all looks good, to Redfern and then Amsterdam. Now we need to input the standard instrument departure that we're going to fly from this airport. Now to do that, I use Navigraph. Let's bring up Navigraph quickly. I have already loaded the flight into Navigraph. So here's our flight from Gatwick. We're going to be departing and we're going to head to Frayne. Now before we go, let's check the weather. So 21 and it is. The winds are 210 at 11 knots. So which runway we're going to be taking off of? We're going to be departing runway 26 left. So here is the ground. On Gatwick we are parked over here. So we're going to be taking off 26 left. We're going to be heading out. So we're going to go all the way around and then we're going to head to Frayne, which is over there. Now this departure is the Frayne one across at 20 knots, below 4,000. Before all the speed aircraft is this E6 left. We're going to look for the Frayne 1 Mike departure, which is that one over there, and we're going to insert that into our flight plan. And as you can see, as we saw on the chart, it's got all these speed and altitude restrictions, which are marked in purple or magenta. Acorn at 5,000 feet, Detling, Frayne at 6,000 feet. So that looks like it's programmed correctly. Make sure there's no discontinuities there. Then the arrival, we'll program the standard terminal arrival route once we are in the air. Okay, so that's it for the flight plan page for now. We have a secondary flight arrival, we'll program correctly. Make sure there's no discontinuities there. Then the arrival, we'll program the standard terminal arrival route once we are in the air. Okay, so that's it for the flight plan page for now.
Arrival. It's gonna be 08 right. With frogs. Okay, frogs for a second. Probably. Insert.
Now, we have a secondary flight plan in this aircraft, so we can copy the active flight plan into the secondary flight plan. And what you can do with this is maybe program a return to the aircraft, a return to the airfield if you have any aircraft. So we can copy the we have a secondary flight plan in this aircraft, so we can copy the active flight plan into the secondary flight plan. And what you can do with this is maybe program a return to the aircraft, a return to the airfield if you have any engine failures or any abnormal behavior after takeoff and you want to return to the airport as quickly as possible. What you could do is you could program your departure and then quickly program an arrival and then second up in your secondary flight plan and just make that the active once you take off. But that is a video for another day. For now, we're just going to skip over the secondary flight plan page and we're going to continue. We're going to go to the RADNAV page. Now, the RADNAV page also we're going to skip for today. This is just different frequencies for VORs or ADFs for reference on the navigation display. The init B page, so we go back to init, we click the arrow over to go to the init B page, and yeah, we're going to put in our zero fuel weight, which is 4 tons. So we're going to go beef page, and yeah, we're going to put in our zero fuel weight, which is 4 tons, so we're going to go 4.1, we'll round it up. Our zero fuel weight, we can just double select the line select key and it gives you 54.6, and that populates your flight time, your trip, your takeoff weight, your landing weight. The trip 1 foot, we're going to go 4.1, we'll round it up. Put in our zero fuel weight, which is 4 tons, so we're going to go 4 beef page, and yeah, we're going to put in our zero fuel weight, which is 4 tons, so
I exist. .26 or 2 points. Okay. For a second, I thought the tutorial. Kilograms to tons. Tons. This song's nostalgic.
we're going to go 4.1, we'll round it up. Our zero fuel
Also, guys, why is your voice is so quiet? I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't hear you super well. Okay. I turned up the volume. I don't know if it's better.
fuel weight, we can just double select the line select key and it gives you 54.6, and that populates your flight time, your trip, your takeoff. Our zero fuel weight, we can just double select the line select key and it gives you 54.6, that populates your flight time, your trip, your takeoff weight, your landing weight. The trip one for today is, we can get it on the operational flight plan at the top. We have plus 21, so we got a
Operational flight plan.
tailwind of
6 viewers
we have,
W.
so we can get it on the operational flight plan at
Yeah.
the top. We have plus
Plus 16. Okay.
21, so we got a tailwind of 21 knots.
Plus 16.
Not really going to make any difference in our flight time. Okay, cool. So we have our flight time of 57 minutes. Like I said, around about an hour. That's all done. So with the NB page done, we can go to the performance page. Now the cool thing that this aircraft has is it's got its very own performance calculator. So here we go, takeoff, and we need all the information to calculate the takeoff performance.
Okay. Sync.
So we have runway 26 left, which is the correct runway we're going to be taking off of. That gives you takeoff run available. The runway heading, surface is dry. The winds for today we
guys
said
is
are
learning, yeah.
21011 knots. Temperature 16, QNH is 1015. So takeoff page.
Wait, so it's the volume of my microphone better?
at 11 knots. Temperature, let's say 16. Temperature 16, QNH 1015, that's correct, yes. We're here on the, so we're going to go dials off. B1145 gross weight, we're going to use only, and here we can accept it. So
Hello,
let's go back to the
Pavel.
performance page, confirm
Welcome
takeoff
in.
data.
Just
There,
learning
and it gives us
how to start up the A320 and fly it right now.
145, 145, 147, transition altitude 6,000 feet. Flaps we said is 1, and it's going to be up 0.5. Flex temperature of 58 degrees. And with that done, that is the MCDU set up.
Okay.
Pretty much
Easy enough.
everything else is ready to go. Let's continue setting up the EFIS and the FCU. So we have QNH 1015, constraints can go on. Initial altitude we'll set to that first altitude 1015, constraints can go on. Initial altitude we'll set to that first altitude restriction of 6,000 feet at Frayne.
I knew okay, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to set up the first officer side there. We'll put maybe some waypoints on there. That all looks good. Here you can see our navigation display. So there's that. We'll put maybe some waypoints on there. That all looks good. Here you can see
2020, yeah.
Navigation display. So there's that departure. We're going to do a right turn out, heading to Acorn. Then we're going to head up to Frayne over there. We'll go through that once we are in the air. Okay, back onto the overhead panel. We can turn on all the fuel pumps because refueling has been completed. Let's get the APU started up so we can get rid of the external power. So we're going to click the APU master switch to on. We're going to wait approximately 3 seconds and then we're going to start the APU. The APU page is brought up here. Here you can see the APU start up. So wait for it to say flap open. There we go, flap open. Let's jump outside and listen to the APU start up.
Flap open, okay.
There you can see the heat rays. And there you can hear the APU starting up.
Cool. Turning it up.
Alright, while that starts up, we can go ahead and get rid of all the ground services. So, ground, before we get rid of the GPU, let's just close the door and get rid of the jetway. Door's closed. Jetway should remove now. There we go. Make sure the parking brake is set. We can also get rid of the chocks. There we go. Chocks removed. Right, APU is available.
In comments
so
says that we will be playing. Oh, yeah, I should change that real quick. Unpinned message. There we go. I should be good now.
let's get rid of the external power.
We should make a fun video out
Turn
of
on the
this.
APU bleed.
I should.
Turn on the beacon light so the ground crew know that we're getting ready to start the engines up. And let us do the before start checklist. So before start checklist, cockpit preparation. You turn on the APU bleed. You turn on the beacon light so the ground crew know that we're getting ready to start the engines up. The APU is available, so just get rid of the external power. You turn on the APU bleed. You turn on the beacon light so the ground crew know that we're getting ready to start the engines up. And let us do the before start checklist. So before start checklist, cockpit preparation is completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs are on and auto, ADOs are set to nav, fuel quantity we have 4060 kilograms set, takeoff data is set, barrel reference we have 1015 set on both sides, and that is the takeoff checklist down to the line. Now for pushback we are going to use the built-in pushback feature. And we're going to do a pushback from here. We're going to push back straight. Then we're going to do a left turn for the tail, nose right, and then we're going to see how close to the line we can get as possible, controlling using this pushback feature over here. Alright, so APU is available, we have it connected, APU bleed is on, beacon lights is on, and everything else looks ready. So we don't have any ATC, so we can push back at our own discretion. I don't see any aircraft behind me coming, so that's fine. And we get ready to start the engine. So before start checklist below the line, windows and doors are closed, beacon lights is on, thrust lever is set to idle, parking brake is set, which will release shortly. Okay, so I'm going to try and do a pushback while we start the engines, see if this works. So let's toggle pushback, see if the tug connects. Oh, I didn't get rid of the GPU, that might help. Alright, let's toggle pushback, see if that works.
Did you set the QNH? Oh. Wait, what is the QNH for this airport? QNH for KTL. Wait, where do I find the QNH? Earth Aviation. Yeah. No idea where to find it though. So where do I find the QNH? For... Wait. Yeah. Oh, I see him. Never mind, never mind. It's 1009er. Yeah, I was just looking for the number. 1009er. 1009er. Okay. Your live chat is so delayed. Yeah. I have no idea why. Yeah, I know where the number was. I was just looking for the number.
If I release the parking brake, toggle pushback. No, we don't have any pushback tug. Okay, so let's go aft. Aft pushback started. Is it going to come now? Oh, there we go. So let's go aft. Aft pushback started. Is it going to come now? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we have the tug moving into place. So once the pushback starts, we will start the engines.
10 out of 10. Right now you're doing
there we
good.
go. The
Thanks,
tug
thanks.
is connected and we are moving. So we're going to set engine mode selector into ignition start. Whoops. We're going to start engine number 2.
Okay. First time in an A320, definitely not. First time doing this, so definitely.
Okay, engine number 2 is... We're going to start engine number 2. Okay, engine number 2 is starting up slowly. Now we are pushing back straight, so I'm going to see how far we can go, and then I'm going to go left, eh? So left, if you click left, it's going to move the tail left. So if I click left like that, they'll be moving the tail left. I think I did it a little bit soon, so let's go aft again. Now let's go left.
Oh shoot, I overshot this. You have...
Number 2's starting
yeah.
up nicely. Let's see how close we can get to the lawn.
Hey, I wouldn't say they're not real, but... Oh man, I messed this up. Whatever, doesn't matter. Stop. Okay. Engines
stop
starting.
back right there. That's not bad.
Perfect.
No, that's not too bad. Okay, engine number 1's available. Excuse me, engine number 2 is available. Let's start engine number 1.
That was close. 8 is good and not... Yeah, 8 is very good.
A little bit off the sensor, but not bad for a manual pushback. So let's remove that now.
Still
And I'm going
empty.
to set the parking brake.
That... Why do we gotta
How do I
time that
remove
push
the
every time?
Pushback stopped.
Yeah, whatever. Skip.
And starting up. No, stop. Now I've got another tug arriving. Us can just wait for engine number 1 to finish starting up.
Very close.
The external sounds of this aircraft are very loud. I have an aircraft behind me, so let's try and do this a little bit faster, or you can wait. Okay, there we have engine number 1 available, so the after start flows, APU can go off. Nose light can be set to taxi, runway turn off lights can go on.
Runway turn off lights. Those taxi lights, perfect.
Auto brake can be set to max. We can set flaps for takeoff, which is flaps 1. Ignition mode selector can go back to normal. Crown spoilers can be armed. Trim must be set to 0.5 up, which is about there.
Pushback was
Good.
great
Flight
for
control
speed.
check.
Yeah.
Flight controls. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full
Yeah,
up.
okay, whatever.
Neutral. Full down. Neutral. And rudder. Full left. Neutral.
Piloting.
Full right. Neutral. Okay.
Trim,
Flight
please.
control check complete.
Yeah.
After start
perfect.
checklist. Anti-ice is not required. ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim is set. Rudder
For
trim
bringing up
is
lights,
0.
no, yeah.
And we can taxi to the runway. So I'm going to bring up Navigraph again. Move that out the way. We're going to taxi
There's taxi.
Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa.
I don't
all
even
the
know
way
the names
down
of these,
to
but
November
here-
and 226,
yeah.
right? So let's move that out the way. Let's get moving. So release the parking brake. And we're already rolling. That aircraft has disappeared. Alright, while we're rolling, we can turn on the predictive wind shear and weather radar. We do have a radar in this aircraft. I don't know how accurate it is because Microsoft Flight Simulator don't really have a working weather radar, but it does depict some sort of precipitation or cloud. Alright, this is just rolling. We're at idle thrust. Don't really have a working weather radar, but it does depict some sort of precipitation or cloud. Alright, while we're rolling, we can turn on the predictive wind shear and weather radar.
Okay, for first time taxi, how you want? Yeah. I just need to set something up. Please don't crash. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a very unrealistic turn, but whatever.
do have a radar in this aircraft. I don't know how accurate it is because Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't really have a working weather radar, but it does depict some sort of precipitation or cloud. Alright,
Let's
this is
just
just rolling
turn
with
here,
idle thrust.
even though I don't think this would really ever happen in real life. But
Once we get around this corner, we'll do a takeoff config test. Actually, let's just push the takeoff config button. So we have
seatbelt is a bit.
green, TCAS standby. We don't have a squawk code. Let's just make one up. Clear right.
Okay, yeah. Oh my god.
So we got an aircraft here, so let's just wait for him. Now, as I said, we do have live traffic on, but we're not flying on VATSIM, so we're not really. Everything green, TCAS standby. We don't have a squawk code. Let's just make one up. Clear right. Well, we got an aircraft here, so let's just wait for him. Now, as I said, we do have live traffic on, but we're not flying on
Let's say
VATSIM,
I
so
was
we're not really
clear
communicating
to
with
enter
each
this
other,
runway.
which is a pity. Microsoft Flight Simulator should have some sort of inbuilt multiplayer function where we can talk to each other at the same airport. Similar to VATSIM's Unicom would be nice. Okay, so we're just going to follow this aircraft to the runway.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Let's talk about what's going to happen once we take off. Once we can take off, we're going to follow the Frame 1 mic departure.
Also,
As
I
I
would
said,
an
we're going
airplane
to
taxi,
put the autopilot on. We're going to test how well this aircraft flies.
Mailed center line.
The departure
Definitely.
on managed mode. Let's see if it sticks to the altitude restrictions. Once we get out of here, we will, while we're flying up to cruise, we will plan the arrival.
I'm not sure your clouds,
yeah.
This is as much as
in
it turns.
cruise, and then we will fly a ILS to Amsterdam.
Where is this? Why? It's so weird, because I rudder pedals all the way to the right, but hey, Ryanair landing? No.
Should really hold
my landings are decent.
ILS on, but it is clear today, so we're going to stop here. Let's prepare for
I still don't
takeoff.
understand why this plane doesn't turn.
Okay, so we'll stop right here. We're not even on the line. Set the parking brake.
Literally. No, it's not.
Okay, before takeoff, checklist. Flight controls are checked, flight instruments checked, briefing is confirmed, flat settings, we have config 1 set. V1 we have 145, V rotate 145, V2 147, and a flex temperature of 58
also
degrees.
make up it out of this.
HC we're not using,
we'll see.
Momo is takeoff no blue. Cabin crew have been advised, TCAS, TARA will set now, engine mode select.
Probably an Airbus thing, yeah. Also, what pedals? 2 guys in a plane stop. Sure. Go setting in the FB. Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say. I think I know what you're talking about. Rudder controls tiller, yeah, there it is. Yeah, rudder controls tiller. Okay. That's helpful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it turns a lot better now. Thanks for that, Earth. Taxi with 40 knots looks great. Yeah, really does. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually stay on the center line. See? It wasn't a skill issue moment. Just not this time. I'm just gonna pretend I was cleared to enter this. Blah, blah, blah. Imagine you do this. Yeah, that ends kind of bad. Break a little bit. Slow it down, yep. Maximize my speed outside of this apex. There we go. Break with maximum. Okay. Do you just attempt
we're
to...
not using ECAM mode or
Yeah.
Cabin crew have been advised. TCAS, TARA will set now. Engine mode selectors as required. Packs are on.
Alright, see ya, Ennard. Thanks for stopping by.
TCAS, TARA will set now. Engine mode selectors as required. Packs are on. I don't see any aircraft coming. So let's release the parking brake. Landing lights can go on. Nose light can go to takeoff. Strobe lights can go on. Transponder can go to TARA. To takeoff. Strobe lights can go on. Transponder can go to TARA.
Explosion.
Landing lights can go on. Nose light can go to takeoff. Strobe lights can go on. Transponder.
Okay.
Any aircraft coming. So let's release the parking brake. Landing lights can go on. Nose light can go
on
to
the
takeoff.
fly-by-wire? No.
Strobe
No.
lights can
I'm
go
on the version 2 of
Transponder
the...
can go to TARA.
Any builds A320 new. And the background sound you hear is a video I'm watching. It's a
Really, dude, really.
tutorial. Relearning how to fly this.
That's why I fly on Vatson, because on Vatson people cannot do that. Alright, we'll creep forward slowly while this guy gets out of here, and we'll take off behind him.
Yeah, no, he knows everything because I told him about stuff we were calling before. Yeah, before I started streaming.
Alright, there you go, he's off the ground. We're going to pretend that something like wake turbulence doesn't exist, and we're going to take off. So, throttle we're going to hit 50%. And we're going to forward to flex. There we go, man flex 58, SRS nav. We're going to forward to flex.
Oh shit.
There we go, man flex 58, SRS nav. There's 60 knots.
Jesus, this is laggy.
There's 80 knots. 100 knots. 120. 31. Rotate. Oh, we got some wake turbulence heading us.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just a little bit.
Rate of climb, gear up.
Drifting of it.
Try and maintain the runway center line. Pitching to the flight directors. Alright, I'm going to immediately on the turn on the autopilot. Autopilot 1 on.
Okay.
Let's see how we do.
Well, we survived. It's a start.
Okay, leave it to climb.
Who navigates? I don't know. Yeah.
And accelerating to the green S.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore the lag
Lift
during
us
the
up.
takeoff and yeah,
Now
auto
we should
throttle.
start that right turn. There you go, right turn started.
Oh,
Now we have our first altitude restriction at 4,000 feet. So we have 4,000 feet on in magenta over there, even though I have 6,000 feet set there. Set there. We have 4,000 feet on in magenta over there, even though I have 6,000 feet set there.
rotate your VS to 2,000 altitude, 32,000 ways, but my cruising altitude is
There we go, we have alt
38,000.
constraints. So we're leveling off at 4,000 feet for our first altitude constraint. 220 knots, that looks good. Let's just clean up this aircraft. So retract the speed brakes. Runway turn-off lights can go off, nose light can go off. Right, we're holding that 4,000 feet altitude restriction quite nicely. And we're going to stay there until we get to DET 29, which is over there. So far so good.
Perfect.
So if I bring up Navigraph again, you can see we're flying this departure. As you can see there, is must be below 4,000 feet, above 3,200 feet. So we're there quite nicely, and it's going to stay there at 4,000 feet.
Okay.
Once we get past that, we're going to climb to 5,000 feet for Acorn. Okay, there we go. We've passed DET 29. So as you can see now, we're continuing the climb up to 5,000 feet, which is our next altitude restriction at Acorn.
Speed 250. We're already at 250, yeah.
So there we go. Now we're at 5,000 feet at Acorn at 250 knots. So I must say this is rather impressive from the Builds A320. So it looks like it's holding these altitude restrictions and speed restrictions quite nicely.
Thank you for your subscription.
Alright, so what we can do now is we can actually continue the climb up to our cruising flight level of 190, because we've proved that it can fly the standard instrument departure quite nicely. What it's going to do now is it's going to hold 5,000 until we get to Acorn, and then it will climb to 6,000 to be at 6,000 by frame. What we can do is we can assume that ATC have given us clearance to continue the climb. So we're going to say climb now at flight level 190. So I'm going to move that to 190 on the FCU. And I'm going to pull there for an open climb. And now it's ignoring the altitude restrictions, and it's going to climb all the way up to flight level 190. Alright, good stuff. So we can set standard on the barrier F on both sides. And while we do the climb, we can probably... Alright, good stuff. So we can set standard on the barrier F on both sides. And while we do the climb, we can probably immediately start planning our arrival into Amsterdam. So we have the weather at Amsterdam is 210 at 13 knots. I don't know what runway they're landing on at Amsterdam. Probably runway
Your VS
18.
reset. Oh, yeah.
18 right. So we can probably plan for that arrival into 18 right. Okay, so there we go. We're above 10,000 feet now. So let's turn off the landing lights. Fasten seatbelt signs can go back to auto, and we're going to continue the climb now. We're just going to...
How you're getting good at this, yeah? How come I cannot? Why am I not climbing? Do I have to like press set selector or set manage or something? I don't know.
follow the flight plan all the way up to cruise. So let's bring up Navigraph again. Yeah, you can see we are at Acorn, we're heading to Frayne, then we're going to go all the way up here, across the channel, Redfur, and then we're going to arrive at Amsterdam. So, as I said, based on the winds, we're probably going to arrive 18 right, which is this far runway over here. So let's plan for
That's
that. So, if we go to set runway, it's going to be 18
how do I get it to actually
right
start climbing? That's still at 6,000.
to routes. It's going to be red for 1 alpha arrival. So that takes us from Redfur to Sugol. Then from Sugol, we'll go to final for 18 right.
Don't climb with 200.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's 18 right.
still not climbing at all though for some
Sugol.
reason. Still at 6,000 feet.
So from Sugol,
Don't know why.
we're just gonna go to. We won't do all of this. We'll just go from Sugol to Pivos maybe, or even down here. Let's see what the MCDU gives us. So back to the MCDU, speed limits exceeded. Sorry,
Oh, okay, I have to wait until it gets over here, I
that was
guess.
probably before we got above 10,000 feet. So we're gonna go to
Middle click on VS. Okay, middle
Eham,
click.
arrival, ILS 18 right, Redfur
Oh,
1 alpha, and we're going via Sugol. I'm gonna insert that there.
perfect.
So let's have a look what that looks like on
Oh
the
yeah, I'm climbing
MCDU,
now.
on the primary flight display, sorry. So we're going from Sugol, we're gonna go
I think
the MCDU
articulation.
on the primary flight display, sorry. So we're going what that looks like on the MCDU on the primary flight display, sorry. So we're going
I think I have
so
to
we're
go
going
to like here
that
in
looks
Europe.
like on the
See,
MCDU
yes, I am.
on the
Well, I'm not from the US, but I
so
live
let's
in
have
the US.
Sugol via, I'm gonna insert that there. So let's have a look what that looks like on the MCDU on the
You said, oh my god, yeah, you're right.
primary flight display, sorry. So we're going from Sugol, we're gonna go to, I'm gonna clear all of that up. So we're going
Okay, perfect. This looks good. Set
from
speed to
Sugol, we're gonna go
275.
to,
I have to wait until I
I'm gonna
pass
clear all of that
10,000.
out because we don't want to hold. We're gonna go to
Good night,
AM24.
hope the flight goes well. Thanks. I'll see you in the next
We're
one.
gonna go to
See ya.
Pivos. So we're gonna clear out all of those. So if we have a look here, I'm not gonna fly this whole approach. We're gonna go from Sugol, we're gonna go to Pivos, I think. Instead of flying all of these, because we're offline, so we don't have to. We're gonna go from Sugol, we're gonna go to Pivos or Pevos or however you say it. So I'm gonna clear everything that's in between those two. So from Sugol, we're gonna go delete this.
Middle click VS for it to work.
No.
It's working. 2000.
So we're gonna clear the hold. We're gonna clear this. We're gonna clear this.
Cool.
And then we're gonna clear the discontinuity.
Okay, why am I so zoomed in? Oh,
So from Sugol, we're gonna go straight to Pivos, and then we're gonna fly the ILS. So at Sugol, we need to be above 7,000, but below 10,000. We need to be at 250 knots. So that looks all good. But from there, we need to be at Pivos at 3,000 feet, which seems a bit high. That doesn't seem.
okay, guys. So I need to go eat Real quick, I'll be back soon, very soon. Yeah, let me just set this here. Hey, Windy Aviation, I gotta go. Wrong timing, I guess. But yeah, I'll be back soon. See ya. Hi, I am back. Let's unpin this. Okay, so, yeah. Let's see what the video has to say. Nice, are we at 38,000? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, AV Geek. What is this? Oh, because it's, 250, 281. Oh, 193. Okay. Hey, two guys, how did he set up the route? Okay, so basically, this is his sim brief, right? Um, yeah, and the sim brief, right? So then you just, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. Uh, Whatever. So basically, just fill in all this stuff. Um, you generate it, and then it can link to your aircraft. In this case, right here. Yeah, I will. Don't worry, it's aviation. So then you can go into dash. Let me turn up the brightness. Uh, hmm. Is there brightness? Oh yeah, there it is. Ah, there we go. Okay, so basically then you can, squawk is, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So you'll press here for the sim brief, and then, well, you should just watch a video on it. Explains it pretty well. Yeah. Okay,
Correct. Let me just check the chart
yeah,
again.
you're right, yep.
PBOS at 2,000 feet. So
Okay,
I'm going
let's
to
see.
change that to 2,000 feet. So here I'm going to go, I need to be above 2,000 feet. So here I want to be at 7,000 feet. And here I want to be at 2,000 feet.
Yeah, you should.
I need to be above 2,000 feet. So here I want to be at 7,000 feet. And here I want to be at 2,000 feet. There we go. That looks good. Right, so that's programmed in there. We are at our cruising flight level of 190.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
0. We have check destination data, so we need to insert that. So we're going to go to the performance page. We go next phase, next phase. Q&A for our arrival is going to be 101. 10101.
I'll go for a bit. Oh, it's my microphone. I'll go for a bit, but I see Earth Aviation. You can come back soon. Oh, QNH. Okay, where's QNH?
V 10.
Q. Okay, Q. Where's the Q and H? I don't see him. Okay. QNH. 13008. Check DMs and you'll find QNH. Hey, DMs open. I told you how to find it. Let's see. Probably did tell me how to find it. Oh yeah. I see Earth Aviation. Hello, Windy Aviation. Yeah. So just learning how to fly the Indy builds A320 Neo right now, and I am trying to see if the QNH is in here anywhere. I think it might be a 130. No, it's definitely not that. DM's actually now, yeah. KMIA Metar. Soros here somewhere. Guess not. Hmm. I not this. Not that. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Good. Wait, 1013.1. Okay. What are your thoughts on the A350 so far? I have not tried it, but the videos I've seen so far look honestly pretty amazing. And I heard from someone that there's gonna be a free version coming in a few months. I'm not sure if that's true. 1013. But yeah, I still love the song playing in the background now. Yeah, I have never heard any of these songs, but they're just fun non-copyrighted sounds playlist I have on Spotify. So, okay.
016 101
1013.
16. Temperature is 17 and the winds is 210.
Temperature.
Temperature is 17 and the winds is 200.
25.
Temperature is 17 and the winds is 210. 13.
Are you, yeah, there's one coming out. I just don't believe the fidelity. Yeah, fidelity, yeah. I'm for being free though. Hopefully it's, better than most, hopefully. Are you still learning how to fly it? Yeah, still flying if that's what you're asking, basically. Okay. 25.
Temperature 17. Winds 210 at 13. Winds 210 at.
And then winds are, and they're not here, are they?
13. Winds 210 at 13. Temperature is 17 and the winds is 210. Temperature is
Oh, I see. 17 knots. Now, where's the direction? I don't know. Oh, this is altimeter. Okay, I see. 17. Oh, okay. 708 17. Okay, that makes sense. 17 at 08.
17 and the winds is 210 at 13.
Oh,
Temperature 17.
130. Yeah, 17. Oh, so it's. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. 138. 08.
Winds 210 at 13.
Okay, thanks, Earth. Is your at what's zero?
Transition altitude 5000. The barrow is. What was that warning? Outer tank fuel crossfeed. Outer tank fuel crossfeed. What was that warning? Outer tank fuel crossfeed.
Oh, put in, yeah.
Minimums for that approach. Bring up Navigaph again.
Zero.
Here we
Nice.
have ILS 200,
That's
so
not
it's
bad.
187 because we're below sea level.
That's no problem.
So it is 187, and that is ILS 200, so it's 187 because we're below sea level.
Nice.
So it is 1.8 again. Minimums for that approach. Bring up Navigraph again. Here we have ILS 200, so it's 187 because we're below sea level. So it is 187.
And where do I find that?
Here we have ILS 200, so it's 187. Minimums for that approach. Bring up Navigraph again. Here we have ILS 200, so it's 187 because we're below sea level.
I don't even know.
So it is 187, and that is set up. So we have
Hi, Earth Aviation. Do you have any idea what I'm supposed to put in for Barrow? Because it says the minimums or whatever, but where do I find that? I have no idea. Go Radnav. Um. Wait, but for the Oh shoot. Oh no, that's not what I was saying. For the approach, what do I put for Barrow? Because it said the minimums, but I don't know where to find that. Okay. Go Radnav and you'll find the ILS frequency. 110.3. Put the ILS frequency in radio, okay. 110.30. 110.3. 110.3. 110.3. 110.3. 110.3. 110. Okay, I guess that's fine. Don't know, but okay.
10:39, so we have approximately 14 minutes set up. So we have 10:39, so we have approximately 14 minutes to our top of descent. So that was very quick. I will see you 10:39, so we have approximately 14 minutes to our top of descent. So that was very quick. I will see you guys in 14 minutes. Alright, so we are back. It's been
Top of descent 2302. Okay, we got time. 20 minutes. Cool. Yeah, okay. You can leave Barrow empty, yep.
in a few minutes. We're currently crossing the channel on our way to the waypoint Redfire. Now if I bring up, if we just brief this approach, you can see we're on our way to Redfire. We need to be below flight level 230 at Redfire. Now we are cruising well below that. We're at 190, so we're only going to descend after we hit Redfa. And we're going to descend to Sugol at 7,000 feet. I want to be at 7,000 feet at Sugol because that's the minimum altitude I can be there. And then we're going to continue the descent to 2,000 feet via Pevos. Now, I'm going from Sugol directly to Pevos. I'm not going to fly this whole approach with to Sierra Papa Lima to the VOR and then all the way back again, etc. I'm going to go straight from Sugol to Pevos about 2,000 feet.
Gotta go sleep. Bye. I see on Earth Aviation. I'll let you know how the landing is.
The ILS, and we're going to fly it down to runway 18 right. Once we land at the airport, we're going to 12. Well, we are doing 18 right, so this is the far runway over here. So we're going to vacate the runway to the left on Victor 1 or 2 or 3, probably Victor 1, plenty of runway. We're going to taxi down Victor Lima. We're going to cross at Whiskey 13. Then we're going to taxi down Delta. You can see the arrow pointing down. And then we're going to park, I think EasyJet parks somewhere over here by the hotel apron. Somewhere over here, I think. Okay, so we're nearing 40 nautical miles to go to our top of descent. So we're going to pull this back to 7,000 feet. Now remember, the Airbus doesn't descend automatically. So when we get to that white down arrow, which is our top of descent marker, that's when we're going to initiate the descent down to 7,000 feet. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is the ILS frequency. So RadNav over here, we need the ILS frequency. So back to the charts. Is to mention is the ILS frequency. So RadNav over here, we need the ILS frequency. So we're going to initiate the descent down arrow, which is our top of descent marker. That's when we're going to initiate the descent down to 7,000 feet. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is the ILS frequency. So RadNav over here, we need the ILS frequency. So back to the charts. It is 182 heading and it is 110.1. ILS and the frequency. So it is VPB 110.1. Okay, good stuff. RadNav over here, we need the ILS frequency. So back to the charts. It is 182 heading and it is 110.1. ILS and the frequency. So it is VPB 110.1. Okay, good stuff. I'm used to the fly-by-wire where that would populate automatically. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that in this aircraft, but something that you need to remember to do. Alright, cool. So there we are, 20 nautical miles away from our top of descent, and we're actually going to initiate the descent now. So I have 7,000 feet set. I'm just going to pull descent, and we're actually going to initiate the descent now. So I have 7,000 feet set. I'm just going to pull that for open descent. Actually, we go back to manage descent, so I can do it as a slow 1,000 feet per minute. There we go. So we have managed descent. We go back to manage descent. 1,000 feet set. I'm just going to pull that for open descent. Actually go back to manage descent, so I can do it as a slow 1,000 feet per minute. There we go. So we have managed descent 1,000 feet per minute. We have the little donut, which we are well below. So it'll continue at 1,000 feet per minute until this donut. We have the little donut, which we are well below. So So it'll continue at 1,000 feet per minute until this donut catches up with our descent, and then we'll match the descent profile and we'll head down to Sugol at 7,000 feet. Alright, so here we are, descending through flight level 140 for
Okay, let's see. Oh, does this still happen? Yes, it is. Earth Aviation, I don't know if you were here, but Earth Aviation found a video for me to watch. Watched it, well, in the process, I guess, while I'm doing this, and yeah, it's been working out very well so far. So yeah, glad to see you came back. Altitude. 10,000. Nice, yeah. Yep. Thank you. Really nice, how it is right now, I guess. Wait, let's see. Okay, 10-ish minutes till top of descent. Ooh la la. I remember the banana, yeah. Such a beautiful banana.
070, and as you can see, the minutes barbed wire where that would populate automatically. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that in this aircraft, but something that you need to remember to do. Alright, cool. So now we are 20 nautical miles away from our top of descent, and we're actually going to initiate the descent now. So now we are 20 nautical miles to do. Alright, cool. So now we are 20 nautical miles away from our top of descent, and we're actually going to initiate the descent now. So I have 7,000 feet set. So I'm just going to pull that for open descent. Actually go back to manage descent, so I can do it as a slow 1,000 feet per minute. There we go. So we have managed descent 1,000 feet per minute. We have the little donut, which we are well below.
Um, yeah, here, I need to check something real quick. No, that's not what I wanted. Actually, that's kind of cool, but anyways. Well, since you are, I think, the only person watching, do you have any preferred, oh my god, my microphone. Do you have any preferred view for the camera, or not? The landing will be Zabuta, yeah? Naturally. 10,000. 10,000. Preferred camera. If you have one, if not, totally fine.
Below. So it'll continue at 1,000 feet per minute until this donut catches up with our descent,
I
and
am
then
still
we'll
here.
match
Nice.
the
Nice.
descent profile, and we'll head down to Sugol at 7,000 feet. Alright, so here we are, descending through flight level 140 for 070, and as you can see the green donut is now coming in, and now that we've matched the descent profile, the descent equals descent, and then we'll match 1,000 feet per minute, 1,000 feet set away from our top of descent, and we're actually going to initiate the descent now. So I have 7,000 feet set, I'm just going to pull that for open descent.
Hey. Cool. Oh shoot. Okay.
Actually go back to manage descent, so I can do it as a slow 1,000 feet per minute. There we go, so we have managed descent 1,000 feet per minute. We have the little donut which we are well below. So it'll continue at 1,000 feet per minute until this donut catches up with our descent, and then we'll match the descent profile, and we'll head down to Sugol at 7,000 feet. Alright, so here we are.
Cool. Yeah, let's see how. Yeah, okay. Let's bring this down. 10,000. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so basically when this reaches 20 here, 20 nautical miles away, we can start descending. Full per minute. Yeah. Just check something. How much time? Top of descent is gonna be at 23:11. So we'll reach here in what 20 minutes ish. So that means that if we go down from 38 to 1, okay, so that's about 3,000-ish feet per minute. Yeah. Here we are, boys, almost at Orlando, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna start it like at, oh shoot, I need to start it now. 3,000 feet. Set manage, okay. So, we're descending right now, 3,000 feet per minute. Oh shoot, that's not 3,000. Set managed. Nope, that's not the right button. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's 300 feet. Oh shoot. 33,000, let's do that. I think that'll give us time to get down over here. Yeah, the song is nice. Surprised it's not copyrighted. If it is, I'm cooked. Nope, not copyrighted. Let's see what waypoint is next. Okay, anyways.
Through flight level 140 for 070, and as you can see the green donut is now coming in, and now that we've matched the descent profile, the descent descent rate is going to increase from the 1,000 feet per minute to something more to keep us on that descent profile. We're approaching the magenta deceleration point over here, where the aircraft will start slowing down to hit 250 knots by 10,000 feet. So there we go, making that right turn towards Sugal. Here we are at the deceleration point. Now we're already at thrust idle, so the aircraft's going to pitch its nose up to start slowing down, so we'll probably go a little bit above the descent profile as this happens.
Do you think you'll do more? Yes, definitely, definitely. Got good audience, seems like 81 views, not bad at all. Yeah, fun, it's fun, now I know what to do. But yeah, probably next weekend, either next weekend or tomorrow, I'll do the next one, but yeah. Okay, this is 250 knots. Hell yeah. Yeah. Terrain, that, yeah. Okay, anyways. Top of distance, 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. 10,600. Hopefully I can be there tomorrow, yep. I remember always listening to these songs. Yeah. Next Saturday I have my science competition, but maybe I'll be available Sunday nights. Yeah, good luck on the science competition. It's cause videos used to always use these cause they were a part of not, yep, that's exactly why I'm using them right now. So, yeah. Okay, we're descending 10,000 per minute. Yeah, no, I think we're descending way too slow. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. What time? 10,000 at 23:17. Okay, 17 minutes by 10,000 or 1,000. We'll drop 17,000. I guess that works. Actually, here, let's just go down a little bit faster. Oh shoot. Nope, not that. 3,000, please. 3,000. Yeah. Okay. Same here, but I'm not the greatest in science, but yep. Okay, very nice. Nice scenery. Okay. Jeez, it's very nice out there. Um,
There we go, so now it starts slowing down to 250
it's looking
knots.
fire. Yeah, it is. It really is. just ignore the scratches, but other than that, you know, all good.
As we approach 10,000 feet, I'm going to turn on the seatbelt signs, turn on the landing lights. Landing system can go on. That gives us the display over here for the ILS. Landing system can go on. That gives us the display over here for the ILS. Alright, that's perfect. So Sugal, then our next altitude is 2,000 feet, and that'll be our final approach fix. Okay, alt constraint start, so 7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. Bang on the money, that's pretty impressive. Okay, thrust idle descent, now we're descending to 2,000 feet, we can actually set QNH 1016. Oops.
Oh, I see.
Now we're descending to 2,000 feet, which is going to be our platform altitude at PBOS. There the ILS has come in, we're still 26 nautical miles away. So zooming here a little bit. 2,000 feet, 2,000. Alright, that's perfect. So Sugal. Alright, that's perfect. So Sugal, then our next altitude is 2,000 feet, and that'll be our final approach fix. So the display over here for the ILS. Alright, that's perfect. So Sugal, then our next altitude is 2,000 feet, and that'll be our final approach fix. Okay, alt constraint start, so 7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. Bang on the money, that's pretty impressive. Okay, thrust idle descent, now we're descending to 2,000 feet, we can actually set QNH 1016. Okay, thrust idle descent.
Oh, you're below 2,000 or 20,000. Yep. Yep. Going down a little bit too fast.
Now we're descending to 2,000 feet, we can actually set QNH 1016.
Once. What was it? 1013. Okay. But it's a banana. Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. Six idle descent, now we're just okay, alt constraint start, so 7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. Bang on the money, that's pretty impressive. Okay, thrust idle descent, now we're descending to 2,000 feet, we can actually set QNH 1016. Constraint start, so 7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. And that'll be our final approach fix. Okay, alt constraint start, so 7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. Final approach fix. Okay, alt constraint
You're in a
start,
banana,
so
yep.
7,000 feet at Sugal, 1 nautical mile to go. Bang on the money, that's pretty impressive. Okay, thrust idle descent, now we're descending to 2,000 feet, we can actually set QNH 1016. Oops. Now we're descending to 2,000 feet, which is going to be our platform altitude at PBOS. There the ILS has come in, we're still 26 nautical miles away. So zoom in here a little bit. There's our next deceleration point where we will slow down to 220 knots. And then what we'll do is we'll activate the approach phase when we're a little bit closer. Now actually you wouldn't really intercept the ILS at a 90-degree angle, yeah, it would always be something a little bit less. So maybe I should just vector myself further away and then come in at maybe like a 45-degree angle or something like that. There we go, there we have the localizer and the ILS markers. So actually let me demonstrate that now. The ILS markers. So actually let me demonstrate that now. So to use the heading mode, you can swing the heading left and right, and then you can push and pull it to use managed or selected. Demonstrate that now. So to use the heading mode, you can swing the heading left and right, and then you can push and pull it to use managed or selected mode. So if I select the heading to a little bit to the left, you can see as I move this around, you can see the heading over there move. So let's go to a heading of 070 maybe, and now I'm going to pull it, and now we're in heading select mode. Now it's taken me a turn to the left. I just want to intercept this at a little bit less of an angle. So we'll go a little bit out to the left, and then we'll come back in towards PBOS, just so we're not intercepting it at a 90-degree angle. It also gives us more time to descend to 2,000 feet. But we're going to make it by far, so we're very low already.
About to hit 10,000. Yeah.
So we'll just go out a little bit, and we'll come back into PBOS. Alright, so there we are, 2,000, approaching 2,000 feet. We're going to stay there until we intercept the ILS. Actually, that should be good enough. So let's go direct to PBOS now.
Hi.
There's
Just
traffic.
as the sun's setting.
I
Nice.
don't know where this traffic
Really
is.
nice.
Gone. Okay, so I'm going to turn the heading back to PBOS.
Okay, let's just turn on the...
Slowing down to 220 knots. Slowing down to 220 knots. That should be about right. We can go ahead now and arm the approach. There we go, Cat 3 single. Once the localizer comes in, it'll start following it. We can also go ahead and activate the approach phase. Now with that done, the aircraft will also go ahead as it comes in, it'll start following it. We can also go ahead and activate the approach phase. Now with that done, the aircraft will start slowing down as we extend the flaps. So there we're slowing down to green dot speed.
More beautiful. You gotta go in like 5 minutes. Alright, see you. I don't know when he said that. But yeah, he already left then.
I won't put flaps out yet because we're still 11 nautical miles out.
$8,000.
There's the airport down there. Here you can see the ILS is coming in. Where's this traffic? Oh, there we have some traffic. I hope he's not going for the same runway. I'm going to ignore that. Okay, there, localizer captured. Let's set flaps 1. I'm going to ignore that. Okay, there, localizer captured. Let's set flaps 1.
Not yet, I got like 3 more minutes, so okay.
Now we're turning onto the localizer. We're waiting for the glide slope. There's the runway over there. Still 8 nautical miles out, so I'm going to select flaps 2. Configure nice and early to get stabilized. Just put the landing gear down.
Okay. Alright, see you. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you in the
Clean the
next
cabin.
one. AVX 757.
On the speed brake. Set flaps 3. There's the glide slope, so we're going to start descending now. I think I configured it a little bit early for this, so it's going to be a very slow descent down to the runway.
900 feet, yeah. Let's turn on the lights here a bit.
Flaps full. We are fully configured. Alright. Landing checklist. Cabin crew's been advised. Auto throttle, we're on approach speed. ECAM member landing no blue. Landing gear is down. Signs are on. Cabin crew are ready. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are set. And we're going to assume that we are cleared to land. Fuel left wing tank low level. If no fuel leak, then fuel imbalance. Fuel crossfeed on. Okay, I'm going to ignore that warning because we are about to land. I don't know if I used the correct sim brief profile for this flight. I might have used the old one. Anyway, we're going to ignore that. We've got a slight crosswind from the right. We'll fly it all the way down to minimums and then we'll disconnect the autopilot. Struggling to hold the speed. Very bumpy.
Oh shoot.
Continue.
Okay, I'm way too high. Oh my god.
Floating forever.
20, 10.
And we're down.
Yeah, no. I kind of cooked myself for this one. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, well, let's just take control here. Yeah. Oh my god. Yep, nope, I'm cooked. I just don't feel like doing the go around, not gonna lie. No, trust. Trust the pilot. It's gonna be a butter landing, but we're not gonna be able to stop. Oh shoot, the lag. Nope, the lag. Yeah, yeah. The lag is, yeah, okay, well. So that has been today's flight. Yeah, I'll see you next time, and, yeah, see ya.
And check. So 7,000 feet at Sugal. PWAS up. So we have 1039. So we have approximately channel on brief this to the waypoint Redfire. Now if